All right, you guys, welcome to the Nobel show. A lot of stuff happening globally. It's the second time I'm recording this video. Yeah, this is what I just recorded, no sound, so I gotta redo this again. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's the Nuremberg Code, you guys, Article 6, Section 3. What happened to God? So I'm recording this again. I'm gonna read to you the laws that were shared with us today. Nuremberg Code, Article 6, Section 3. In no case should a collective agreement or the consent of a community leader or any other authority substitute for an individual's informed consent. Leaders should be aware that mandating masks on the citizens of a nation and preventing their access to food, healthcare, transport, or education if they don't comply is a war crime. Mask or any other medical intervention must remain voluntary. So attention office of, thank you to aseer for that one. Attention office of Interpol. You guys, this is no joke, all the stuff that's going on. It's unfreaking believable. Like, this is just unimaginable. So they reported attention office of, first of all, I want to put hedge protection, all that is good globally. The Army, the Navy, the military, the Marines, Donald Trump, Michael Flynn, JFK, and just protect the good people, eh? Now, attention office of Interpol, the International Criminal World Court, the Army, the Navy, the military, the Marines, also all the agents doing business for the airport in Canaanite Land, Canada, also the agents doing business as the heads for the airport in, hang on, Jamaica Republic, also, I want to say Alejandro doing business as, his last name is Mayorkas, doing business for Secretary for Homeland Security. Also, Ralph Goodale doing business as Canadian High Commissioner, and also the Chief Agent doing business for High Commissioner for the Jamaican Republic. As you know, notice to agent is notice to principal is notice to agent, and to all heirs and assigns. I come to you in good faith in one's proper person as a living flesh and blood, sentient being, heir to the world's vast estate, Reubenite tribe chief, American Indian, allodial title, Moorish American national, protected by Article 1, Section 2, Clause 3, as American Indians non-taxed, and Moorish American nationals protected by AA 222141, as Moorish American nationals tax immune. See to it now that the elders in Canaanite land, Canada, and the globe that are trying to get back to their place of birth are protected in that. They're escorted as they're endangered species. They're up in their 80s. See to it that they're not subjected to any of the COVID stuff or the masks because they're having difficulties, breathing in that. So see to it they can travel immediately. As you know, they've already contacted the agents doing business as de facto heads in Canaanite land, Canada. So see to it now they're able to travel immediately. So they are protected, right? Do that on our behalf now. Thank you in advance for your speedy response to that matter. By Noble, and use this law that you just sent to us. By Noble Honorable Ange Elena D. Alfred L. Reubenite Tribe Chief, American Indian, a loaded title, Moorish American National, UCC 1-308, without recourse, all rights reserved. So the law is Nuremberg Code, Article 6, Section 3. In no case should a collective agreement or the consent of a community leader or any other authority to substitute or for any individual's informed consent. In no case should a collective agreement or the consent of a community leader or any other authority substitute for an individual's informed consent. Leaders should be aware
As
that
teachers and teachers' unions continue to push critical race theory in the classroom, parents have only a few options to fight back.
Yeah, that was Candace Owens. You guys can go. She has a new channel. I'll put that in the description below. Anyways, leaders should be aware that mandating masks on the citizens of a nation and preventing their access to food, healthcare, transport, or education if they don't comply is a war crime against humanity. Masks or any other medical intervention must remain voluntary. All right, so implement that on their behalf now. You guys can still write to us if you want to join our. I would highly recommend you guys join our email group because there's so much more information that we share as it comes in. So you can email us for that at themullings@gmail.com. You can join our online Taylor School class. You can watch us on the 2 YouTube channels. You can share these videos and subscribe. You can email us privately for a private email consultation. You can also email us for the GSA bonds and the 1099 OID. As we try to figure out what's going on globally, it's reported to us now. Yeah, they were sending us Trapper John MD, Trapper John MD, Trapper John MD. Even the titles of these shows, you guys, are codified and are telling us what was coming down the pipeline with this man Purnell, right? The legacy of Purnell, who was in Bonanza. The places reported to us that was affected was Barbados, Grenadines, Cuba. They were having some fighting with the communism over there. Mexico was hit. Iran was hit. Switzerland was hit. Australia, Austria, Belgium was hit. Germany, England, London. Oh dear God, so many places. Oman, I want to say, was it Saudi Arabia? They had a sandstorm. Brazil had massive snow. We're asking the international authorities now to drop the heirloom seeds here, give us the lands back to the indigenous people, tell us what's going on with the agents doing business, judges, sheriffs, bailiffs across the planet, known as Khazarian. I think there are Amish, Mennonites, the Mormons, what's happening at Forest Hill, Bridle Path, the Jewish communities globally, what's going on there. Tell us here so we know, so we can share. Yeah, so those are the questions that people are asking now. And yeah, we were just shocked to see all the stuff going on globally. China was affected, their dams broke. Japan was affected, I think Tokyo. Where else? Oh my God, so many places was going through some floods and stuff. You guys can see it. It's unfreaking believable. So tell us what's going on around the rest of the planet with all these other agents now, so we know. And yeah, ah boy, we will share as we're guided to do so. And yeah, just unbelievable stuff. We put the translation on these videos to see what the people are saying in these countries, and some of them are calling it World War. As per the politicians, what we were told was that it was the Nuremberg trials were on. They were draining the swamp. Some of the agents that attacked JFK from way back when. We know that World War III had started back when Nobel had put our stuff in trust for us. And yeah, we are now seeing a lot of the underground military dumps was reported to us. They were like 18 stories high. And so, yeah, and I think some of the military had gotten tired or something. And it was also reported that Barrie was affected in Ontario, Canaanite land, Canada. Also, Saskatchewan, British Columbia was on fire. California was on fire. Other places in the so-called United States known as Morocco, Maghreb, the North Gate, as well as other territories around were also subjected to fires and floods and all kinds of stuff. Unbelievable, you guys. Shocking to see this night. So, yeah, we were hoping that these countries would have come, these territories would have come clean and just spoken up or said something. And then we discovered through the documentaries and stuff, a lot of these places were surrounded and protected by dams, apparently. So it looked like the dams may have been what was impacted. And so, yeah, we're just listening. And then that building that was taken down in what was it, Miami? They were showing that the building was dilapidated. They had the way it was built. Some of the columns at the very bottom was much larger than some of the other columns that they put up. That was the side that went down. And so, yeah, there's just so much stuff, you guys. A lot of stuff to report. So they were showing the water damage that was happening over there in that building. But yeah. So just do your research, you guys, and yeah. But yeah, this Trapper John MD, you guys, you have to watch these shows because they tell you in a lot of these shows what's about to come down the pipeline. And we were watching them, not realizing these were historical documents in the movie Galaxy Quest. You can watch that. And we're now at the movie, I want to say 2012. And I'm thinking about the part they're talking about when they ended up in the Cape of Good Hope. South Africa was also affected, you guys. They're having some problems in Nigeria. I think they were flooded as well too. All over, all over. So yeah, we're just watching to see what exactly, but just make sure you guys, international authorities, make sure that good people around the planet have access to the stuff they require. Send and drop those heirloom seeds now. Give us whatever lands we require here to plant up more. You know, we've planted a whole bunch of stuff from yams to banana trees to you name it. We have planted as much as we possibly can. Um, yeah, yeah. Anyways, so we want to thank the powers that be for all that stuff recently. East Indian mangoes and all the Julian mangoes and all the stuff that we've tried our best, custard apple and whatnot, to plant up. And plums, what do they call them? Yeah, so just whatever you guys can plant up, do what you need to do in your areas as well too. And yeah, so there's some stuff happening, you guys. It's just overwhelming. So we've tried our best to share as the information arrived with our people here. You guys can join us on our email group to get the information that's coming down too. And yeah, shocking. All right, you guys. So thank you in advance for your speedy response to that matter by Noble Honorable Ange El Ina D. Alfred L. Rubinite Tribe Chief American Indian. Allodial Title Moorish American National UCC 1-308 without recourse, all rights reserved. I stand by the Book of Ruth by my deceased organ harvested husband and myself, Jackson. So see to it that our elders can travel this night to get back to their homeland, right? Thank you in advance for that. Remember, you guys, faith without works is dead. And it's a scripture. It's a scripture in full force right now, you guys. Matthew 7:12. It is do unto others as you would have others do unto you. It is a law, Matthew 7:12. That's what's going on right now. So let us know what's going on with the sheriffs, the agents doing business as sheriffs, bailiffs, judges, um, lawyers, attorneys, and those clerks doing business as courts in those territories around the world, and what's going on with the Amish community, the Mennonite communities, and the Mormons, and also what's happening in Forest Hill, Bridle Path, and these Jewish communities around the globe. Let us know in Chinatown. Let us know what's going on with those areas in Ontario known as Chinatown. Tell us now because there's some other stuff reported on Interpol that we were reading about some of the, and Italy was hit too, you guys. Some of the agents doing business as mafia heads in Italy and around the globe, they were rounded up, and some of the sting operations with the heads that may have taken out or tried to attack the agent doing business as Haitian Prime Minister, those agents were rounded up. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, yeah, just stay safe, do what you need to do. But yeah, faith without works is dead, and just keep doing you and see to it international authorities that some of the people who are using the post office, I don't even know how you're going to do that, but see to it their stuff is sent so that that's their livelihood. So they've been trying to send their stuff to the post, and I don't even know, depending on where in Malaysia and different parts. We know that Malaysia had opened up their territories and stuff so that people can do their printing. The printing offices opened up for the students in that. I think it was only for one day, however. See to it now that they're able to do their stuff and that the people get their stuff that are sending them through the post office, right? All right, do that on our behalf now. Thank you in advance for your speedy response to that matter by Noble Honorable Ange Elena D. Alfred L. Reubenite Tribe Chief American Indian Lodi Title Moorish American National UCC 1-308 without recourse, all the rights reserved. Use the duty to accommodate. See to it the people are escorted as per the Homeland Security as they too were made disabled, right? And are listed as endangered species as they are indigenous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a great day.